Hello everyone, today in this video we'll fight against the advanced character of our world around us, and this time we will talk about the work of literature, at the same time work of history and work of sociology, written in I guess 1928 and 1929 and published in 1930 by Spanish thinker Jose Ortega y Gasset in German originally, who wrote a very famous, I would say, brochure or little book or longer essay, we can call it as we want, entitled The Revolt of the Masses. And this work, which is almost 100 years old, is surprisingly perfect diagnosis of the problems of modern society. That the massive character rejects everything what's elitar, everything what's demanding, everything what's actually having some standard, and everything what's not accessible for everybody. And the modern society rejects everything what's require some efforts to become to. Because if you do not want to be a massive man, as Mr. Ortega y Gasset wrote in his great essay, so he is telling us how not to be a massive man. One needs to work every day to be a better version of ourselves. And massive man doesn't like it, because massive man or massive women wants everything to be the same as him or the same as her. Nothing higher, nothing extra, nothing demanding, nothing beautiful, nothing extraordinary. Everything should be massive. And against the uniqueness, against the elitar character, against something that it's outstanding, massive people aggressively react. That is why they support socialism and other massive movements. This essay is great, The Revolt of the Masses. I recommend you to read it. And the only thing which is in this essay I do not agree with, profoundly I do not agree with, is unsuccessful attempt, in my opinion, of Mr. Ortega y Gasset of the defense of parliamentarism. Everyone who is following my channel knows my negative views about parliamentarism, because I can easily prove what I did in the past, and I will seemingly do in the future many times. I can easily prove that parliamentarism is not solving any problems, creating new ones, and it's not efficient and it's not permanent system of the government. But Mr. Ortega y Gasset tries to defend it. Okay, his views. And the only thing I can criticize a little bit, the second one in this perfect essay, the second one and the last one, is his usage of the assumption given by Mr. von Ranke that merchants from the cities and the citizens of the cities dominated the societies in the late modern era, because the aristocrats were much more emotional than them, because they were much more rational, because the main drive for them was money. Partly it's true, but not only. It's much more complicated process, but for the needs of an essay like The Revolt of the Masses, such statement can be sufficient. But despite these two minor, I would say, no, maybe one larger, second minor flaws, the essay Revolt of the Masses is worth reading even today, almost after 100 year of its publication date, and it's a perfect description of modern society and its problems. And Mr. Ortega y Gasset also criticizes public schooling, accessible for everyone. Very interesting part of text. I recommend you to read it. Revolt of the Masses by Mr. Jose Ortega y Gasset, Spanish thinker. And this is the perfect depiction of modern society. And the really shocking thing is that Mr. Ortega y Gasset noticed all of these things coming. Also, he was critical towards the narrow specialization of scholars and other things that are really the plague of our times, so-called experts. It's amazing how he was able to predict all of the problems we have to face now. That is why his book or brochure or essay, how we can call it, The Revolt of the Masses, is worth reading. I recommend this text to you. All the best. Have a nice day. Bye.